Hey everybody, welcome to Think Woodworks. I'm Izzy Swan, and today's video is about the mighty push shoe. I just want to talk about this for a second, and I know some of you are thinking, oh no, he's talking. But I won't take up too much of your time. And this is really for guys who are more new to woodworking. You'll see a lot of different versions of a push shoe and push sticks over the course of your learning about woodworking, and this right here is the design I am most fond of, and I'll tell you why. Ergonomically, its design is just about perfect. When you're using the push shoe like this, it lines your wrist up with that vertical plane, so it offers a lot of control over the push shoe. It also has this long flat surface, so when you put it on a workpiece, it's not only just holding back here as with the stop, but it also holds on top of the workpiece, and it gives you a lot of control over that as you're pushing it through the blade. You know, I've seen some versions like this that have like they're square with a handle on top. If you've got one of those, throw it in the garbage. It's dangerous. And I'll tell you why. When you're running a piece through a table saw like this right here, and you've got one of those ones that are on top, what happens if you get a kickback, and heaven forbid you do, when you're pushing it through with this, and your hand's on top and your wrist is cocked, you don't have as much control or power, and you're pushing it through, your arm keeps going forward, that your push shoe goes out the back, and that has a tendency to lead your hand down into the blade, forward and down. Dangerous. With this particular design right here, your wrist is lined up with that shoe in vertically, and that energy goes right up your arm and into your shoulder. So if you get a kickback, what happens with this design is it tends to throw your arm, your shoulder, and body back out of the way, which is a lot better than having your hand go down and forward. And if a lot of times table saws come with these, and I see a lot of guys use them, and they're really a good option as far as keeping your hand up really far away from the blade, but you lose a lot of control when you're doing that. So you won't typically see me using those. I keep them around because occasionally I do need them for something. But 90 times out of 100, I'm going to grab the push shoe. This design right here, as far as I'm concerned, is the best. I don't think, of course I wouldn't encourage you to go out and buy the commercial versions. These are easy to make, and they're disposable. If I'm cutting a thin strip, like I got my saw set up for 3/8 right now, and I want to run a piece through, I'll just line my piece up, set my shoe on it, and run it right through the blade. Find my safety glasses. Anyway, and so I cut the bottom of my shoe, but no big deal. The nice thing about that is it pushes the thin strip out the other side, so it's not going to come back at you and pinch you. And they're disposable. You can always make more. I believe John Heinz did a video on these, and I think he's got a PDF, and I'm not sure, but I'll check, and if he does, I'll put a link in the description box below. And thanks for watching, and sorry I talked so much this time. Anyway, everybody have a good night.